Hello? Oh, Facebook is giving me some new updates. Don't really care. I'm a few minutes early, but that's because I'm super excited and happy to be here. So I'll just wait because I know some of you are not yet here because I am early. So I'm just going to try and set up my page here while I wait for all of you to hop on. See if I get this going. Yes. Okay. Oakley dokley. That's all set. So again, I am early. I'm just hanging out, chilling. I think I'm ready, but usually when I'm this prepared, it means I forgot something. So be prepared for me to hustle and bustle or find things or run around as always because I always do forget things. Okay, am I at 7:45 yet? Probably not. Oh, I actually have a phone this time. 7:43. Oh my god, I'm super early. What was I thinking? Okay, so if there are a few of you, if you are early, I just wanted you to know that this Friday, Saturday is our Sleepless Stampers virtual launch party. And there are quite a few of us demonstrators who enjoy each other's company so much. We meet once a month, and we thought we would once again provide you with a product share of all the new mini catalog items, and well, not all, most of them anyway, and celebration. So yeah, that is what's happening this Friday, Saturday. So I've been scrambling like crazy to prepare and prep myself for the master stamper. So that shall be interesting and fun to see. I don't know if I'll be able to succeed at it, but I will. But anyway, it should be hilarious. So if you're around 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, because it's a virtual party, you can come onto the Facebook group page anytime you want. And it's open to anyone, doesn't matter where you live. And I believe it's at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, I think, is when because I will be rushing home literally from soccer. The kids finish soccer at 12:50, 1 o'clock, and I'll be running home to get to it. Okay, so we are now at 7:45, so let's begin. Thank you. It is Nemi Batstone from the Nemi's Crafty Cafe. So I'm here again for our second Thursday of the year. Woohoo! So happy to be here. So as usual, don't forget to like, share, or comment. And tonight's cards will be yours in the mail. I also have another great offer, which is, I don't know if my comments are showing above or below, but tonight we're featuring the Altogether collection. So if you would like to pre-order, because these don't go on sale yet, you'd like to pre-order, which are available February 1st, then you can definitely click on the link up top and we'll get you set up for it for pre-order, because I can guarantee these blends are probably gonna sell out. Okay, so with that said, let's flip you and let's go over a couple of things. Oh, one thing before we go. So those of you know that we usually organize 3 to 4 retreats a year. So upcoming on the end of January is our Creative Escape, and that is a 3-day weekend virtually from the comfort of your home. And everyone that's participating gets their beautiful bag of goodies. See, bag of goodies. Oh, it looks like it's empty, but it's not. Anyway, I can't share them with you because we like to do a live unboxing. But the kits are ready to go. Woot woot. So I will be sending out an email to those of you who are registered for it. If you're not registered, that's okay. You can still join. We have an all access pass, which means you can just participate and you get full access to all the tutorials. You can join us on Zoom for all 3 days. You get to get the Facebook exclusive page where you'll have everything there forever. And so you can still participate. And that's only $39. And you can come and go as you want all weekend. And if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. Because you can come back and visit that page and get your stuff anytime you want. So if you're interested, the link's up top. And you just click onto that link there, and it'll take you to the registration page. And you can click on the Access Pass Only and automatically pay right then and there. Exciting! Okay, so let's flip you. Hello, Barb. How are you? I hope everyone's staying warm, although it's been really nice and you're taking advantage of the beautiful weather we're having right now, because who knows when it's going to change. I just realized I flipped my phone the other way. So it's kind of hard to get used to again. And because our Wi-Fi isn't that great, I can't even use any other new programs or systems, okay, that I have available, because I have to hardwire in and I can't do that. So just again, reminder, this is a free event, free for you to come join us. And there are amazing prizes lined up for this. And to enter into the prizes, all you have to do is comment on different pictures. So join us. And this Friday, Saturday, I will be showcasing on Friday evening, and then I will be participating in Master Stamper on Saturday afternoon. Okay, and today I wanted to feature and share with you the Altogether bundle. So why don't I just zoom in here so you can see everything. And here it is. So the great thing about being a demonstrator is you get early access to everything. So you get to see what's coming up, find out all the ins and outs, and learn what's going on. Hello, Donna. Nice of you to join me. Oh, and Christine, I miss you too. Hello. Oh, hi, Melissa. So, again, the Altogether bundle or collection is available right now for us. And the beauty of it too is if you order it, you get celebration items. So don't think that you aren't getting any extras as well. So as a demonstrator, I guess you found your stamp set. I did. You know, I don't even remember where it was. I've been losing things all day, all week actually, probably because I've been prepping like crazy. So this does come with some great stuff. So I'd like to share that with you. And again, if you click on the link up top, it'll take you to this PDF once you, if you're interested in ordering, and it'll give you all the pricing, all the breakdown, etc., etc. So why don't I just share it with you first? Okay. So here's the stamp set. It's a beautiful stamp set with a couple great images and some great sayings, which I love and I've created with already. These are rubber or cling stamps on rubber, which means you can stamp them on a flat surface. You don't need to make sure you have that piercing mat or anything. It stamps fantastic. I mean, all of ours do, but this does make it a lot easier when it's the rubber. I love that because I don't have to worry. However, the only thing I don't like about rubber stamps is the fact that I can't see through them. But minor detail. Now, this stamp set is, how much is it again? Let me just double check here for you because I have it. Is $30. However, you can bundle and save by purchasing the dies that go along with it. And here are the dies. And what I really loved about the dies is that it comes with two word dies right there. So if you're a demonstrator, I wonder if you got this already. So you can see right away that these dies fit perfectly over top these two stamps and the heart as well. So they work great. And then these both say, well, it's hard to see, I'm sure. One says here for you now, and the other says you matter. So, and it's got some really neat slits in there because I've got a couple here made already. So here's the here for you now. You can see, and a little dark, but it says you matter on there. And I split it, but it actually comes as one die, which is kind of cool. And where's that one? And what I did here on this one was I created my own shadow template on there instead of using, because it doesn't come with one, so there's no shadow die. Yours is at your office, going to get yours tomorrow. Oh, perfect. Well then, we should connect because I have your registration kit ready to go. So I should get that to you tomorrow as well then. So you got double banging. You can get all of it all at once. Okay, so those are on there. So again, you get a 10% discount, which is something I always do. So this is $44. So $14 more, you get the actual dies. Actually, when you think about it, that's actually not too bad. Okay, so I'm going to flip these over because otherwise they don't stay on here very well. I have yet to transfer this to a magnetic sheet, but we're probably going to use these later anyway. So I'll move them over for now. And hopefully I don't lose them. Okay, I just lost one over there. What else does it come with? Paper. Well, who doesn't want designer series paper? Okay, I was actually quite impressed with this designer series paper, and why I really like it is because it is literally black and white. That's not very often you see that. So let me share with you. There's this one, which is a beautiful hands, which is great for all the blending. So I did play with a few of the blends to figure out what colors were what on there. And it cuts in half perfectly. So it's literally, so these are 6x6. So you cut it in 3 or at 3 inches and you get the 2. So this is the B side on that one there. And then you get the flower or leaves, kind of look like, you know, fun leaves. And this beautiful bold, I love this beautiful bold blackness. It's kind of like, well, I would say giraffe, but it's too perfect to be giraffe. Too, what do you call it? Symmetrical? Symmetrical? Is that the right word? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then you have this very busy pattern, which I think I'd cover with vellum. And then the fun stitch along the back. Now, they look kind of intense, but when they are made into cards, and I'll show you that later, it's quite cool. You got leaves, so you can color these in easily as well with either some pencil crayons, watercolored crayons, markers, your blends, whichever, and then the stripes. And again, you could color on this as well. The first thing I thought of when I saw this was rainbow, because you know me and rainbows. I'm like rainbow fanatic. Okay, and then we have, oh yeah, I'm a little slow here. I was gonna fan it, but then you know what? Fanning is just not as much fun. And then you have this one. So there is a card sample right there that actually shows the 4 colors or 4 blend colors on there. And that is the same pattern. So they just literally cut this into 4s to get that. And then this beautiful pattern on the back, which actually is this card here. So you could see they just colored it with different blends and then cut this circle piece. I was like, how did they do that? Anyway, I was like, boy, that's a lot of work to cut all those. I'm like, oh, rainbow dye. This would be perfect for rainbow dye, right? Okay. And then I thought this one was cute too. It's got the hands together there, which is just the mini version of the stamp. And then I love the hearts on the back side, which is cute. And I did play with this one and color them in. So I'll show you that card in a minute. And then what else do we have here? Oh yeah, and then we have this one. I think this one I've used a lot of already. Oh no, it's just stuck over here. It's stuck, forgot it. And it has the kind of subway tile on the back. So it's pretty bold, but then when you cut it, it makes a big difference. So don't get scared. I really like this one, the checkered pattern. And I've used quite a bit of it already, so I don't know what's left. Oh, I got 2 sheets left. And it's got kind of like the stitch pattern there on the back. So there's 48 sheets that come with this, and obviously you don't have to worry about color matching. So when you get the sheet, it just literally says black and white. Why? Because any color comes with this, goes well with this. So you don't even have to worry. So again, I thought it'd be fun to show you some coloring on that. Like you literally just can take any blends you have, or similar to what they did and literally create, you know, your own rainbow. And by doing that, you easily can create a really nice card that goes from stripey to something more fun, right? So I'm just taking some colors there with me, Roy. So we need some orange and yellow. So maybe take a light pumpkin. And then Roy G. Biv, right? That's how I always remember it. And I always have to repeat it 20 million times in my head before I can actually remember it. Maybe add in some soft sea foam as we trend through the colors there. This is also a great way to really like just play with your blends or your colored markers, whatever you have. Maybe you're a Copics fan, maybe you're a watercolored fan, I don't know, but this is a lot of fun. This is pool party now, so add in some Coastal Cabana for a little bit of darker color, blue in there. Roy G. Biv. Now we get into the purples. Oops, or you can just do what I do, which is throw your blends all around, right? Hi, Gail. How's it going? Okay, so this is light fresh freesia. So you can see here that this can turn into quite a beautiful card or a scrapbook page, because if you just took all this striping and kept going and built something, you'd get a lot of fun there. Okay, now let me show you the blends. Any questions on the paper, feel free to comment and I will answer them as we go along. So the blends, which are super duper cool, come, now this is different, very different, I must say, because we're usually getting blends in a pack of 2, right? Like you always get one light, one dark, and they're of the same color. And I always like to put a stripe of washi around one, because then that tells me which one's my dark pen. Then I don't have to sit there and like read every single time. I just know that the dark is the one with the washi on it. So we actually get 5 color packs, and what's really cool about it is they don't match. Not like what I just showed you. So they do, however, have a little labeling on there, and I did keep them for that reason. So this one is, it starts off with, or I'm choosing to start off with light. And in light, you have 2 tones. 2 tones and one, and they use numbers. So there's 900 and 1,000. So I'm assuming the smaller number is the lighter one versus the darker one. And then it goes to medium light. And then it goes to medium. So now you're getting into your browns, into my skin color. Hi, Kathy. How's it going? And then we have medium deep. And then we have deep. So I did play with all the colors to try and see. So this is like the single view of every single color in there. Well, not every one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was able to get 7 in there. You can also blend and match all these different colors together as you see fit, as you would like on there as well. Did I do some more? I tried to do that, I think, on a card or 2. I can't remember. Oh yeah, here on this one here I made as well. I tried to do a couple tones to try and see which ones go with what. It's kind of hard to tell in the camera, I can see, but in person you can tell. I purposely tried to make it a little lighter so it was easier to see the difference. And you can see it's a little more darker on the hand than it is right here. I'm using my take your pick tool so you don't see my fat fingers. It's darker here because I used a darker tone of the 2 packs, and then went with the lighter, and then same here, darker along the edge and then lighter. But it's definitely something you definitely want to play with. But it is quite a bit of fun. And I'm quite impressed at the range of skin tones it actually brings. And what's really cool too, which I have yet to play with and I want to share with you, is they also provide us with this PDF, I guess, chart, color chart. So you could take each one of your inks, and I have yet to do this, so I'll do it right here, right now, just to start. So I'll take the smallest number. So this is the 900, and go like this, and color in those boxes. And then I'll take the 1000, wrong end, I prefer the brush end, and put that one there. Oh, the 1000 looks a little lighter actually. And then what you can do is, obviously, like any chart, you would then take your 900, because 900 and 900 would give you 900, right? And then 900 and 1000 would give you this. So you could start blending in your tones and see what happens when you actually mix and match them. And then you'd have this chart that you could just stick into a page protector. So when you're looking for the skin tones that you actually want, you can just reference this. Obviously, I would number these because I would definitely get lost and definitely screw up on that. And then you would be able to go, okay, I really like this skin tone color, so I need 900 and 1000 to of my blends to actually get that color. Well, I want something a little more creamy, so I'm going to just use the color straight on. So if you pre-order with me, I will give you this color chart. Actually, you know what? I might even just throw it here in the file, but I found that it was a little light, so I would print this on, I just printed this on, you can see, it's right through. I printed this on just plain printer paper. So I'm going to do it again on cardstock, on basic white cardstock, because most of the time I would probably color on basic white cardstock. So I want to make sure that I print it on the right material type. So then that way I get a really good reference. And then I would just stick it in a page protector and have it in my, right here nearby so that I can pull it out whenever I want. Okay, so again, you can see how beautiful those tones are. If you don't have a collection, these are fantastic. And the whole color, now here's the other beauty, is you don't have to buy every single one. They do come in single packs, so you could pick whichever color, so you could pick whichever one of these packs you wanted to get, right? I chose, because I'm a demonstrator and I get a discount, I chose to get the entire thing. But they are $12.25 a pack or $61.25 for all. So if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that's an automatic discount of 20 to 25% off. So I get 25% off. So I only paid $40 for mine. So it was worth getting all 5. So really, 10 pens, $4 each, I'm in. So that are our blender pens, and these are 2 cards that I had made already. This I just, like I said, I cut it in half, cut another card piece in half, and I made a slim line. And I will definitely, this is 6 inches long, so I made my slimline card 6 1/4, I believe, and then I will make a custom envelope for that. And then I just took some Night of Navy and a rectangle stitch and then embossed that in white powder on there. And then on the inside, I just put I Promise. So we'll get through this together, and just wanted to play with it more and put I Promise on that one. This one says You Matter to Me. And again, I just colored, you know, I was like, oh, that'll be me and that'll be Bart. Oh, but then I was like, he's dark. I'm not as dark and he's not as dark. So I'm like, I'll have to play with that some more. And then put the I promise there on a little stitched tag. I'm just being funny. And I thought, okay, that'd be a little card I can send him whenever, you know, I feel like giving him some love. So there's those two. And on this one, I actually did color it a little bit because it was too pinky. So I actually punched out Blushing Bride and just stamped it to see. And I was like, too much, too pinkish. So then I actually did take one of the tones. I think it was in 1000 and toned that a little bit darker, or gave it a little more of a lighter shade to get where I needed to go. And these are the hearts that come with the stamp set. And I just stamped them on Blushing Bride. And I don't know if you can see, but I sparkled them up with some Wink of Stella on there. This is at DSP, and I colored in the hearts with some, what I use? Magenta Madness, I believe I did. And then I was like, oh, too busy. I really love green or black with the pinks, but since I already had black in here and I already had the pink paper, I chose to use Garden Green, which doesn't stand out as much on here. So I probably would have put a piece of vellum on there, which I believe is what I did with another card here. So this is a bookbinding card. I think I've shared this with you before. If you don't know a bookbinding card, I can make one right now real quick with you. But what I did here was I took a piece of vellum and traced that out so I could get my own shadow. So here's a little tip. So when you get these dies, and I love these dies. You can see here how big those dies are. This is 4x4. So I wanted this because I like to scrapbook. So this was perfect for me, and I already know I've got some pictures in my mind that I'm trying to find on my phone that is perfect of me and my boys, and I'm definitely going to do the Here For You on there. And then I'm going to do Here For You, and then, of course, on that one, I'm going to put You Matter To Me, using the stamp set with the kids' photos. That's what's in my head. Haven't done it yet. But a little tip and trick on how to do that is I just take a piece of scrap vellum. And yes, peeps, I fussy cutted. I'm just going to use that so that you have a background there to work with. So I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap vellum. So there we go. I'm using the black so that you can see. Then I'm going to grab my die. I got to take a sip of drink here. Sorry about that. That feels better. And then you can either do Here For You or You Matter. I mean, you can do both, really. And what I did was I just placed the dies on here because it doesn't come with a shadow die. And I'll just take one for now. And then just literally take my pencil and I trace the stencil. Okay, so this is what I do with a lot of my words or stencils I just don't have. You just literally go around like so, marking where you think or how you want to cut it out. Oops, and try not to move it like I just did. Winner. Okay, so worst demonstrator ever. There's no point in taping it, although, because then it's just the tape would be in your way. I don't know why I'm moving all of a sudden. Okay, almost done. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then you get that beautiful outline like so. And then when I cut it, so all I have to do now is just fussy cut that. And then when I punch this out, which by the way, all the words are together, and you can see that here. They're stuck together here at the E and the F and the F and the Y right there, and they stick perfectly. Now, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you probably can. See how it's darker here? This is because I use some liquid glue. I thought I grabbed the right liquid glue that dries clear, but did not. So you can see through. So of course, after I did it, I strongly recommend that when you use these dies to use cling adhesive sheets. Duh. So I don't know why I didn't reach for those. Or your Xyron if you have one, but the only reason I don't like using a Xyron is you're trying to get the glue out of these little grooves here. But cling adhesive sheet, oh, heaven. Okay, so any questions, comments, feel free to comment. I will do a draw and give you all these cards because I've already made a second set, so I don't need to. Oh, I'm missing my heart. Where's the heart? I saw it fall on the table there, so I think I'm okay. Love it. Oh, hi, Alana. So that is a tip, and it works great. And I should also point out here on this card, you will see I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think I can. There's 2 layers there because I couldn't decide which pink color to use. So if you want some depth without actually using the dimensionals, that's the word I was looking for. The best way to turn these into thickers is by die cutting 2 to 3 layers. And when you do that, you just get the height that you actually want off there. And I did one in pink, I did one in white, the Flirty Flamingo and Blushing Bride, or Petal Pink, because I didn't know what color I wanted up top. And then what you can also do is stagger them if you want, and you get that other shadow piece there as well. Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't know that. Aw, that's cute. Oh, Lennon is so cute. Okay. So, Lena, you just got the collection today? Oh, it's so much fun. I did like a lot of the coloring, that's for sure. And the other thing I did was, it doesn't always have to be exactly what is there. But I did make another card. I'm going to put these all back or else I'll lose my spot here. And just by using the DSP and the stamps and, kind of twisting things around. So I was like, I could make this into a Valentine's Day card, right? And then on the inside, this one's got the every act of kindness changes the world. And I've said, thanks for brightening up my day. So I used 2 stamp sets, but then on the inside, I used the hands to actually, to show the hands on that one. But these are one of my favorite and quick and easy cards to make. I'm probably going to do another one of these tomorrow night, just using the Artfully Layered. But, now that I'm showing it to you here, I don't know. But it's a great way to use up and maximize your 6x6s. So let me see if I've got, okay. So I did I cheat already and cut some? I thought I did. Where is my card pack? Okay, see, I already lost things. Okay, so for example, so here's the heart I cut out at first, and then I thought, I'm going to make it a little bigger. Because when I took this heart and tried to use the other 2 that are in here, you kind of lose a lot of the hand, and this pinky swear doesn't that's not a pinky. What do you call that one? The small finger. What do you call this? I can't remember. Anyway, either way, it doesn't fit. You can do it all in here. Yes, you can do it. Oh, you're so funny. Okay, so these are 6x6. I pre-cut already because I use them here. What I sometimes usually do is take a 6x6 and I'll just flip it and use the back side. But this 6x6 was black on black, or black on white on black. And I thought it was too much and you wouldn't get enough pattern. So I cut 2 the same. So these are the 2 pieces. So again, if you want to pre-order, you will get the dimensions and everything for this kit. And you'll get all these papers, by the way, too, and the die cuts. So which way does it go? Yeah. Okay. So I took 2 sheets, and what's really cool is you can cut the pieces and you can flip to whichever side you want. So you can use any piece you actually like. And what also is cool is you could also run it this way and have your die, your sentiment or whatever in this corner. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do a flip-de-doo-dah. So I'll use the opposite sides because you can see here I use the same. So this was the leftover piece from here, and this was a leftover piece from there. So yeah, let's flip it. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Zoom out. We can't see much of your desk. Oh, sorry. There you go. Too close? Got it. What is your paper in a die case? Oh, so no, my paper is in these beautiful packs. I believe these are called Totally Tiffany. And they come in packs of 5 and hold up to like 50 sheets. No word of a lie. I just haven't labeled them yet. And so I always like to put my papers in every time I get a new set. And you can easily label them here. And they hold all 6x6s. So I did get these off of Marie, if you're still here. It's either scrapbook.com or Totally Tiffany. So Marie will probably be able to answer that question because she's like me, crazy shopaholic on supplies. Now, what's really cool too is you end up getting, because after you cut this off, you trim it. So this is a 4 by 5 1/4, right? So by the time you're done, you're at 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. So you have that extra piece, which then goes on the inside, but then you can use these two for your envelope or create another card because you literally have 2 inches there. So create another card or use it on your envelopes. Either way, that's what these are great for. So then you literally don't waste the whole thing, and I'll show you how or why. So here's my card base, which I got ink all over. So I'm just gonna reuse. It's gonna cover it up. So I went with white. This time I went with red, so the reverse. And this is too big. That's what I thought. So we're going to trim it down. Trim it down to 4 inches. And then 5 1/4. So we just rotate that and go 5 1/4. Woohoo! You can keep these, and I'm going to keep them because I'm going to use them for tomorrow for my presentation on our release, and you'll see why. It was a fun card that I made, and I love it. Okay, so I was going to do the reverse, right? That was this. Reverse, reverse. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, so there we go. So all we have to do there now is just literally put that together. So yeah, so when it comes to organizing your craft supplies, I am probably really anal about that. I have lots of little things that I've either created my own using a 3D printer, or I've purchased from scrapbook.com because every time you do a crop and create retreat, they give you a discount. And you definitely don't want to pass up on those discounts because it is shipping from the US. So I like to use my liquid glue just in case I need to adjust or move around. But what's really great is I'm going to put a strip of, you can put a strip of cardstock or you can ribbon. So I'm going to use ribbon. So on this one, I used white. So I'm definitely just being a little, different and just using some red. So this is the ruffled red, which is, by the way, no longer available. Retired. Actually, I won't use that because I know I'll stick to the paper. So I'm going to grab a glue dot here. And, if I wasn't in my garage, I'd probably give you a tour of my craft space. But it's like messy because it can never be organized or clean, I should say, because of the lack of space I have. Oh, it didn't stick. Ha ha. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Oops, I'm off. Let's find that. There we go. Okay. There we go. And now, I don't like to waste ribbon, so that's why you see me doing this occasionally. I will just say, screw it. When I do my classes, I will give everybody extra ribbon. And the reason to wrap around. And the reason I give them extra ribbon is I have different levels of crafters in my group. I have beginners and I have avid. And those who are avid know that they can... who are experienced and understand will just cut the ribbon I give them in half because they know they can save and do that. So that way they don't have to worry. They get more for their extra buck. And that's how you can get more for your extra buck. So I'm just tying a bow here, which is what I did there. Or you could do a knot. But what I also like about this is, one, I leave it on the roll so I don't waste. But two, I can now take my bow and slide it back and forth here until I get it into the position I want it. Okay, so I'm just going to cut some of that off for now with my ribbon scissors. And then I'll probably forget that that's there. So there you go, 2 opposites, same card, 2 sheets, no waste. Okay, so let's stamp. I really, really like this heart one, but I'm sure this one is more of linen. So, you know, I don't know if I can fit that one on here. Yeah, too small. I need a bigger circle. So we're going to go with the arm, the hands with the heart. And this comes with a little heart. So you could take the little heart and stick it in there if you want. Now, where's my block? I thought I brought all those out. No. I think I did. There it is. See, I knew I had it all prepped. See what happens when you're all prepped ahead of time and I just can't find anything anymore. Okay, so now I'm just going to add some Memento Black. Obviously, you could use whatever color you want. So if I'm using this, it means I have to use a different one on the inside, right? Okay, so I'm just going to fill that in here as centered as I can. Push down a bit. I'm pushing down a little harder and a little longer because I know my Memento needs some refill. Okay, and I'll clean that after. And there you go. And then you can color that with whatever skin tone color you want. And then layer that on there. So, I don't know. Let's go for something more creamier. Let's see if this one... is probably so not my skin tone, but let's see. Yeah, that one's dark. Let's see what this one is. I'm still learning all these colors. See, these two are quite dark. And let's see, what was that? Medium. So let's go medium light. Yeah, these two are medium light. There we go. So there's that one. That one. And this one is number 700. This one's 800. It seems like the lighter one is the higher number. Let's see here. Oh, faux pas. Should always use the other tip when you're actually coloring a larger surface. Let's see here. So, color that in. So I'm really excited that, I'm really happy I got this bundle. It's definitely one that's staying in my kit forever and making it onto the collection shelf. I've not seen a lot, like I've seen a lot of these, but more in separate collections by other product lines. So it's kind of nice to have this all in one. And I'm just gonna, oops, I'm gonna drop my marker first. And have to reach under the table because Bishop's not here to fetch for me. Actually, it's really quiet in my house right now because they're all gone to soccer practice. It's fantastic. it'll be so nice once my craft room is all set up. And then I can have my own peace and quiet and just do what I want. Because, you know, Bart won't be around. He'll be in his house. He's got his own house already. He's got his, you know, 1,500 square foot garage, which is equivalent to, I know, some people's homes. It was actually bigger than our existing house for years. Or sorry, our older house for years, not existing, because now our existing house is bigger. So I did find that as it dried, you definitely have to do longer strokes. Otherwise, you see your lines. It didn't blend as good, so I don't know if that's what. And I made a boo-boo, so I'm going to pull out my color lifter and lift that up there. If you don't have the color lifter, you should definitely get that as well. Ta-da! And there we have it. Could use some Wink Estella. You know, I'm just a Wink Estella kind of girl, so I'm just gonna stick that on for now. So this is card design that I just love. It's super simple, right? And it really just, what's great about it too is the DSP does all the talking, right? You don't even need, like this one is very black and white busy, and I love it with red, and I love it with pinks, with the blacks. And I figured, doesn't need any bling, but if you can figure out where to add bling, then by all means bring it on, because I don't know where to add the bling. And I'm just gonna stick that right there. Actually, I think I want this on the other side, right on the end. See how beautiful that just slides when you actually tie it like that? And I'll push that to the corner. There you go. Oh, I love my ribbons. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut that tail. Okay, maybe he's a little too big. Okay, and move that there. Okay, I'm trying to keep myself clean and organized because I'm always, hey, can you guys find my stuff on my desk? And then I wait for you to respond and tell me where it is. Okay, so there we go. That's the front. Voila, done. I'm just kidding. We do need a little bit of a phrase there. So I would probably put one maybe up there. Let's use a small one. Love changes everything. Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay. Sure. I haven't used it yet. That's why I'm saying that. So let's grab a block. Grab that. Some scrap white, which I know I have sitting here somewhere. We don't need a big one, so let's use that. Can do this in red or whatever color you want. And I'm just gonna stamp that there. Nope, don't like. I haven't used this one yet, and I know my Memento ink needs some re-ink. So I'll do that before tomorrow night's event. See? It's a little light. One more time. One more time. Am I still on the screen? Okay. Maybe. I can see it needs a little bit more. Or it could be my papier. I don't know what this is. My papier. Who am I? You're probably laughing at me, Marie, trying to make that. Pinky promise. Thank you, Barb. Okay, that's as good as I can get it right now. And then we're gonna cut it. Let's just use something old because it's all I got nearby right now. And I'm gonna double this with a punch. And I need a Post-it. Retired product. Just because I'm winging it here. Forgot about this part. And I'll stick Post-it there so I can cut the other piece. Everybody knows that trick too, right? Using the Post-it note. And lined up my holes there. Whee! There we go. Stack that over there. And now I have my little saying, which can then go anywhere on here, which I think looks fine up there. I could have it hanging off to the side. Don't like, I kind of like things straight. You know, when I scrapbook, I like everything crooked, but then when I make cards, I like things straight. I'm kind of weird that way. I don't know what's wrong with me. Weirdo. Okay, and just add some glue. Don't really need a lot because this will hold. And then we have our front. And then, of course, I'm just gonna flatten that because it's all over the place there. And it'll cover up my smudge on there that I dipped into my Memento ink last time. And there's my two opposite cards. Voila! What do you think? Oh, Maria, I'm hanging out with you so much. I keep saying voila! Okay. And then on the inside, you can use something else or stamp with whatever you like. I used one of the new stamp sets, of course, from Celebration, Special Moments. And I used the Thanks for Brightening Up My Day. This one says love changes everything. So, I mean, use whatever you like. And you can even use the I Promise on the inside with some yellow on there. But it's a quick and simple card. So if you want to mass produce, this is a great way. 2 sheets of cardstock, right? And then we still had this leftover piece, which then can go here on the inside as well, or you could stick it on the envelope. I prefer to put it on the inside of a card, and then right away you've used up all your pieces of the DSP, because this other half I would literally put onto my envelope. So because you have enough left over, it will literally cover the top of an envelope. So see? Enough. So a 6x6 makes 1 card and decorates your envelope. How awesome is that? Right? So I will show that tomorrow most likely, but I'm also going to show some fun stuff with strips with my set. So join us tomorrow night. Okay, what am I at? I'm going to check my clock here to see. Oh, 8:34, not bad. Okay, so again, if you click on the link up top, you can pre-order now. And just by sending me an email with your contact information, once you do that, you'll get a link to the PDF of this. And then I will be in touch with you so make sure you give me your cell phone number, whatever, your email address. And then we will set your pre-order up. And that way on February 1st, your order will automatically go in and be mailed to you directly. And then as well, these beautiful cards, I will give you some card bases to go along with all of these and the instructions so that you can make these beautiful cards right here. Did I miss a card? I'm like, there's something missing. Oh, there it is, 6. I'm like, there should be 6 cards. So there you go. Those are my 6 cards from this creation that I actually made this week. Oh my God. And actually, you know what, to be honest, I made these in a few hours. I was surprised at myself. Never mind. And yet it's taking me forever to create for tomorrow. So don't forget, tomorrow's event kicks off. Alana will be kicking us off, and I will be there along with Wendy and I think Sharon. I can't remember the schedule off the top of my head, but I'll be there, and then you can come laugh at me on Saturday afternoon as I try and do Master Stamper. And again, I don't have my ad for our winter escape, which is this coming, or at the end of this month. And it's a full weekend of fun, I tell ya. And this is my messed up one. And in your kit, you're going to get this beautiful tutorial that is colored and has all the instructions for all of your projects. And you will have, if you sign up for $39, you will get that in digital format, so yours forever plus exclusive to our page, everything like that. Master Stepper should be interesting. Whoa, well, be more interesting if you were joining us, Lena. So, you know, wouldn't that be hilarious? How many are there's only 3 of us, right, Alana? I think there's only 3 of us. Okay. So that is the end of, oh, there's my cord. So that is the end of my live for tonight. Next Thursday, I'll be back for my birthday series, 2 of 3. So we're going to make some 4 cards again next week, next Thursday, so you can stamp along with me. And then, why am I saying so much? And as well, I will be, if you are on my email newsletter, then this weekend, I'm hoping to get it out, is this weekend I'm going to have a sign up for Valentine's Day camp. The new paper came out and it's so cute. And there's so many fun little things we can make with it. And it doesn't even matter. They can be birthday cards if you're not a Valentine's Day fan. Or sympathy. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Anyway, there'll be lots of good fun with it. Okay, that's it. So thanks again for joining me. So don't forget to like and share and comment. So then that way I know, because Facebook no longer tells you whether or not you shared the video. And we've got, I guess I can do like 2-3 draws with all of this because I made 6 cards. Yay! Or maybe I'll throw in a package here and there. So anyway, so that'll happen for sure. So thanks for watching me, and I will see you next Thursday, or, oh wait, no, tomorrow night. So don't forget, go to that Facebook page. I don't think I put it up there. So I will edit the chat so that I make sure I have the Facebook page to the spring virtual launch party. Okay, thank you. I'm finally going now. Okay, happy stamping. Have a good night. Enjoy.